Are you thinking about moving your family to St. Louis, Missouri? Well, today we're checking out the #1 neighborhood in St. Louis for families, according to niche.com. Let's go check out Maplewood Richmond Heights. I'm Kevin Duy, a realtor here in St. Louis, Missouri, and I specialize in helping families just like yours relocate from around the world to move right here to St. Louis, Missouri. Today we're in Maplewood Richmond Heights checking out the #1 neighborhood for families in St. Louis, according to niche.com. All right, now let's check out Maplewood on the map. And so here's Maplewood, and I'm going to zoom out here and show you that it is really nice and centrally located in the center of St. Louis County. St. Louis County kind of goes around this area here. And yeah, Maplewood is really central location. It's great as far as like getting to other areas in St. Louis County. You're really like a 5 to 10 minute drive away from pretty much any other area that you would want to visit for, restaurants and shopping, that kind of stuff. But really, you don't even need to leave if you live in Maplewood, because there is just a ton of restaurants and shopping along Manchester Road here that goes right through the center of Maplewood. And as I zoom in, you're going to be able to see just a lot of the different restaurants and shopping and stuff that's all along here on Manchester Road. And so all these, streets along Manchester that kind of feed into Manchester are all the neighborhoods that are throughout Maplewood. And what you're going to find in Maplewood is a lot of the neighborhoods are really up and coming and just have a lot of different, older homes that are being rehabbed, that have been rehabbed, or in some instances, you're going to find where there's homes that have been, people have come in and bought the house and, knocked the house down and built a brand new construction house just because they love the location and the convenience of living in Maplewood. Today we're going to take a walk around Maplewood in the city of Maplewood. Right now we're kind of just on the outskirts of the downtown part of it. Got a nice kind of green space here you can see behind me. We're kind of heading up towards the kind of downtown stretch in the strip up here. Maplewood has really seen a great resurgence over the last probably 10-15 years. Back in the day when I was in high school and stuff, it wasn't that great of a place, to come and hang out and everything. My high school used to play against Maplewood in baseball and basketball and stuff, and there was never anything, to do after the games and stuff. But now it's like there's just a ton of different restaurants, bars, shops, boutiques, all different, ice cream places, coffee shops, all different really cool places in Maplewood, and it's really become just a really kind of a hotspot around St. Louis. Just a really up and coming neighborhood. You're going to find a lot of really nice, like classic looking homes that a lot of them have been refurbished, redone, and in some cases you're going to find that they've been, investors have come in and bought a home on a nice lot, and then they ended up kind of tearing down the house and building a new one. But for the most part, you're going to see houses that have been renovated and they kept the same like kind of classic architecture and just updated them and just made them into modern beauties. Maplewood's a really peaceful community. A lot of people out walking on the sidewalks. Nice for the most part, well-maintained yards, nicely manicured grass. Just friendly people as you walk through, saying hello to some folks and stuff. And so it's a nice community here in Maplewood. I don't know if you see the grass behind me or not, but look at that guy's yard. That's a beautiful yard right there. The guy's out cutting his grass. But yeah, it's a really nice community where people keep up their homes. Home values remain, high, and actually they've just been, increasing rapidly. Just not even just with the recent, where every house is kind of going up, but just over the last 10-15 years, the home values in Maplewood have really gone up significantly, just because of all, like I said, people coming in, renovating houses and keeping the, the integrity of the architecture, but just modernizing them and just kind of bringing the neighborhood back. I'm going to show you here in a minute what I mean by when I say people have come in and refurbished the houses. So these two houses behind me are really nice looking houses. The one, obviously in white, has been totally redone. Painted brick. Just love the look of that kind of modern farmhouse style design and look of that house. But yeah, you're going to see that quite often around Maplewood. my kind of biggest pet peeves, I guess, the things that I dislike about some parts of St. Louis is that a lot of neighborhoods feel very segregated. You know, there's a lot of white neighborhoods, black neighborhoods, and Maplewood, though, it's a very diverse neighborhood, and you just feel the diversity in the neighborhood just by different signs and flags and stuff that are out in people's yards. And I love that inclusiveness and that diversity. That's, you know, type of place where I want to raise my kids. That's what, you know, how my wife and I raise our kids, as far as just, you know, welcoming everybody and being, you know, welcoming diversity and learning about other people's, you know, tastes and, you know, likes and respecting them. That's what one thing I really like about Maplewood and this community, is that you can just feel it's a diverse community, and they welcome that diversity and embrace it. So my wife and I don't actually live in Maplewood, but we live about 15 minutes away or so, and we often brought our kids over here to this park. They all know it as the Rocket Ship Park, but it's kind of a cool space-themed park in Deer Creek Park here in Maplewood, and it's got some, you know, playground for little guys, playground for a little bit bigger guys, and it's got some different green space and ball fields, soccer fields, stuff like that. So it's a great park to bring the family to for picnics, or just, you know, to bring the kids out for a day of activity on the playground at the Spaceship and Rocket Ship Park, as we call it. And right across the street from Deer Creek Park that we just saw with the Rocket Ship Playground is Deer Creek Shopping Plaza. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this tour of Maplewood. If you like what you saw and you want to learn more, feel free to shoot me a text, send me an email, give me a call, however you want to get in touch with me. I would love to help you learn more about Maplewood or anywhere else in the St. Louis area. So I want to help you find the perfect house, in the perfect street, in the perfect neighborhood that's going to meet your family's needs right here in St. Louis. Take care.